Well, I guess you will never guess where I went to today. After all, it's Sunday. Give up? Flea market, of course. And the thought struck me, hit me in the head, that I should make a podcast out of this, because after all, I've been going to this flea market on 77, right outside of Brownsville, for about 30 years. And I have a couple of tricks that I wanted to pass on to you in order to give you the nitty-gritty as to how to really benefit from this flea market. Now, I'm going to explain step by step in the actual video that I have accompanying this particular podcast as I'm walking the flea market, but I'm going to give you the one, two, three, four as to the essentials and how to become a millionaire going through going through the flea market. There are some tricks, you might say, and I'll line it out for you. Number one, absolute, is you have to get there early. 8 o'clock is really kind of a standard. If you can get there at 7:30, fine enough, because the merchants get there at, like 5 to 6, going on 7 o'clock, and they're all set up, and they've been doing this for years. So the real trick is to get there at least by 8:30, okay? Now, if you don't do that, you're going to be disappointed, because there will already, well, I'm not saying I'm a pro, but the people that make a business out of getting things from the flea market, you're going to see them walking out as you're walking in with your goods. It's, oh, God, I wish I had that. Well, it's too late. You missed it by a half hour, you see? So that's important, number one. And the orientation of the flea market should be strategic for you. You've got the expressway over here, 7783, right? Brownsville is back of you. That's south, that's north. As you get out of the parking lot, you get out of your car, and you go through the front entrance into the flea market, okay? Now, immediately, what you do is you take a left, and that row right there's like 2 rows back to back on what you'd call the south side of the flea market. Those are power packed. And then the continuance of the second row goes all the way, which is considered like aisle 5 of the flea market. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, north to south, okay? That aisle 5 going all the way back, and I say there's an old railroad track back there. Now I think it's part of a hike and bike trail or something like that. You go all the way back, that's the nitty gritty. That first row 5, it's an open air, and then you finally get to a little segment of it in the back there that's covered by a 10 awning. All of them are 10 awnings, but this is a little piece of one. And then, like I say, all that whole row 5 is where the real treasures are. And then in back for a particular section right there to the southwest corner. So that right there is important in the whole dialogue of what we're talking about here.
All right, this stall here is a real prize. I'll get you orientation on the next shot, but it is like they've got a tremendous amount of goods that are really. There you go, Luis. Okay, that are really reasonably priced. All right, I'm on the back southwestern side. If you can imagine, there's the rising sun there. That's the expressway over on that side. So this row right here usually has the fresher items. I'm saying the more transient. And, if you clean out your garage, you're going to come out here, once a year to bring your stuff. And so that's the fresh items, I call it. Inside those rows over there, there's 4 different rows. Well, actually, this is the 4th one. They're more of the chiveras, the people that have things that, goods that are cheaper, but you're going to find them, they're not your garage sale items. Crest toothpaste, and they got the jicama and all of that. Now, that row right there has always got some good items on it, too. This is row number 4, 1 to 4, north to south. So those are the real picks as far as finding the fresh, I call them fresh items. This is your outside row. It's south, looking south. And, of course, there's your last galpon, which is the 300 group, or that's 400 group, right? Okay, fine. Now, this one right here, they have the items that come straight out of their garage, their yard, whatever else. So that one right there is the most valuable zone of all. It's south of Galpon 4. Okay. Now, this side over here is excellent as well. See, there's the expressway right there. So there's some things in here. There's some tools in there that are very nice. And occasionally you find some decorator items that are just astounding. So that's the lay of the land here. Okay, now here's maquillaje, mascara, muy bien. Now these are such beautiful people here, and we've known them for years, and so we wear our hand out saying hello, 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 and all of that. So it's just a wonderful crew. Okay, here is my buddy Luis Gomez, and his family has this flea market here. How long we know each other? Like over 20 years?
Over 20 years, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. and you sleep on this cart, right?
Oh, every day.
That's what I say. Very affable fellow. The family is great. They run a really good show. So, keep the 77 flea market in mind when you come out here.
Thank you.
Now listen to the cacophony of sounds here. You've got, the vendors. Yeah, see, that's an excellent example. Pásale, escógele, barato y bonito. That's the kind of thing. I've been thinking about coming through here and just recording one of my runs through these aisles. On the days that I don't go to the flea market, I can play it and I can feel right at home, This is the back outer row. It has some surprising things in there from time to time. The real gem is down at the end down there. That's Ruben's place. I'll hit it in just a moment. Okay, we're in the back corner. I guess it would probably be southwest or so. And then now, swing around to here, and this lane along the back, going back towards the parking lot, is usually it's pretty good. There's not much of a participancy right now by merchants, but sometimes the merchant grouping goes all the way up to the parking lot, which is good. And these are fresh items. These are the ones that are not stale as sometimes you have from the interior. Okay. All right, this is one of my real secrets, one of my treasures, and it's Ruben's place. He gets items that are from storage units up in the Dallas area, the Houston area, that are closed out, and you never know what you're going to find in these places. I found some absolute gems. This is my buddy Ruben. He's one of my aces in the hole in terms of finding things that are just like, it takes your breath away from time to time. I don't know where he gets them, but he's good at it. Ruben, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Good, yeah, I guess.
Nice weather today.
Yeah, nice weather and all of that. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Okay, so he is at the, as you enter from the highway, he's in the far left over in the back corner. So keep him in mind for the purchases that you're really going to want from the flea market. Now talk about something that'll take your breath away. Look at this. That is a Turkoman Bokhara. Retail value probably at $300 to $400 easily. It is, it's like $700 to $800, 800 knots per inch. Royal Bokhara. Guess how much? You're gonna hate me. $25. Can you imagine that?
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I guess there's a science to everything. This is something that I wanted to pass on to you as how I've dissected the science of this particular flea market. That'll make my place in history. But you can see that there's, like everything else in this world, there's a knack to it as to how you approach it and how you best benefit from what you're doing in that given sphere. And like I say, it's been very enjoyable to me. I'm sure it's going to be, it has been, or it's going to be very enjoyable to you. And think about the treasure you can bring home and give this item a forever home. Say, oh, look at that! You know, it glows in the dark. But you know, that's the whole thing behind it. It's all fun. It's got to be fun. And in this particular flea market, you're going to have fun. You can find everything from a sandwich to a Stradivarius and everything in between. So happy hunting. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's always been fun to me. Here are a couple of the shots of the furniture. Look at the ones with the F on it. Those are flea market. Look at the styling, and look at that. Look at the hawk there, and that's a signed piece. It's a recognized artist. And then, of course, those pieces speak for themselves as to the beauty of them, and that's all flea market merchandise. And, of course, that column, it's a great column. I got that with Ruben. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And look at this. I came across one of the stands there that was full. I got like 4 pieces of this, and I asked the fellow, I said, where did this come from? Oh, she didn't like antiques. Oh, really? All right, this is Napoleon III styling there, and it was resurrected in the 50s in Hollywood. It's worth about $2,500. This is Xuanqi. This is a Chinese god that there is no other piece like it that I've ever seen.